Anchumurigereria abana ime yense nigo bona babwendete komenya buya ogota bose kwegererwa boigo korendwa aya nkorengana no mwaziri hoteneta mangana yegenka ege corona boiga abana mwishimiwa hana cheptumo aya niga gocha maiga ye wizare yo nababwatani bechidini Kobekwa Esei ye Richiko yogo chikobarenda abana
niga babwatani abo batebiribuna abana bamenyete na bayiboli babo nigo babwate chimbwa chingiya asebono baruro kubulia gocha ase abayiboli kurenda abana babo nalielio wakonya egesako ya angyo muri kito Linet Nyambane na roboti raso ime.
Thank you very much. So
Serikali gwetera ewizara ya mangana yegenka egekoro na abana n'ababwatani ao bechidini babekire Esei ye Richiko rinya eririgo chakorenda abana imeyense.
We have met today because the protection of our children is very key. The Constitution of Kenya, Children's Act 2022, the policies that we have in place, together with the teachings which are there in the churches, in the mosque, and in the temples, all agree on one thing: that children need to be protected. So the handbook that was launched today is supposed to guide the religious organizations on how they are going to teach the congregation, how they are going to teach the youth, how they are going to teach the children in their establishments on how to speak, how to report issues, and how to relate with one another.
I think it is a very important component of the society that we should engage, and we have been engaging, and thanks to the government of Kenya, who has always been on top of it and supporting UNICEF, and vice versa. UNICEF is also supporting, but I think we are all at the same wavelength, same agenda to safeguard children from violence and protect them so that they survive, they grow well in their life.
Gukwana ase egeikaro gya korekana imeo mucho Nairobi omwaziri we wizara ya mangana yegenka egekoro na abana omusubati hana cheptum nigatebiribuna nigo omubaro bw'abana ore nusu y'Abakenya na igo nigere buya korendwa aseboigo aereire obuya bw'abana gukinera ase eamate yabo.
Because the children of Kenya form 50% of the population of Kenya, and therefore that informs our decisions to speak together as a community, as the government, and as the civil society, and even as the religious organizations. Together we are saying our children must be safe. Our children need to live. Our children need to be educated. Our children need to be heard. Act 2022 clearly states that children need to be reintegrated back to their families. We have come up with a policy on how to reintegrate them back, and we are working together with the partners to establish mechanisms of how to have the children back, because children can only grow well in a family setup. Nobody can grow well outside a home, or even if you don't have parents, there are other people who can take care of you, because teachings can only be done, well when they are done back at home.
Nonya nabo nigo boigo bakwanere bitambukiro eserikali ebegete erikorenda abana bari bakoiborerwa inse y'echinse cheisiko anene ase chinse cha Bwarabu.
And so the government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Diaspora Affairs, support the children who are born outside the country to be brought back to the to Kenya, because we understand, for example, in the Middle East, that these countries do not recognize children that are born in those countries, and so the government has a system in place where those mothers can report to the government through the offices that are established in those countries, and they will be facilitated to bring back the children. And we have been bringing children for our citizens who are based outside the country, and we reunite these children with their families.
Koripoteria Ensoko TV, Erietariane Linet Nyambane.